What up, guys? It's your boy, Wild Busy Baby. And I am here to react to the 2020 Survivor Series. The 34th edition of this fall classic. Kicked it off with a interpromotional battle royal. It was The Miz picking up the victory. Victory and The Miz are going to go hand in hand in the very, very near future. Mark my words, mark my words. The Raw After Survivor Series, as I'm recording this, which would be tonight, The Miz will be cashing in that briefcase. It's more than a feeling, more than a feeling. And then we get to the main card. Team Raw versus Team SmackDown. Well, one of the things that I remember vividly more than anything was Seth Rollins taking a page out of EC3's playbook. Literally getting down on both knees. It's for the greater good. He basically switched that out for control your own narrative that EC3 was kind of pushing there for a hot little second. But what I didn't see coming at all was the fact that Raw had done a completely clean sweep. Clean 5-0. Everybody on the team was a sole survivor. That was a bronzer to me. Didn't agree with that at all. At all. Not one single bit, man. Tell you what else I didn't agree with one single bit was having Asuka and Sasha face each other again. Why? Why did we have to see that again? Can you please logically explain to me why, for the 17th time this year, we had to see that fucking match? Because I can assure you, nobody, and I mean nobody, wanted to see that again. And for what it was a fundamentally sound match. It wasn't a terrible match. But we've seen it too many motherfucking times. Oh my God. But at least Sasha got a victory this time. At least he didn't get squashed like a fucking grape. Because Asuka usually dominates her ass when they step into that ring with each other. I'll tell you what I liked a whole lot better, though, was the women's 5-on-5 tag team match. I really enjoyed that. And guess who was the sole survivor? Lana. Lana is the best. Lana number one. Lana is number one for my money. Lana has overcame a lot in her lifetime. Lana's overcame a lot in her career. And now she can give the bird to everybody who didn't believe her words that she would go on to be something great. She's been something great. And that was a big fuck you to all her haters. And I, for one, thought that was thunder. And honestly, that 5-on-5 match throughout was thunder. I can't say a bad thing about it. I'm going to go ahead and give that 4 stars. That was a very, very good match. I really liked it. I'll tell you something, though. Bobby Lashley and Sami Zayn. That match was a real And I mean a real disappointment. There was too much interference. There wasn't enough hard-hitting action for my taste. And I just thought that it was a very underwhelming situation, if I'm being honest. They were going back and forth with each other on Twitter and talking about how they want to go out here and have this good kick-ass great match. That didn't happen. At least not in my book, Two capable wrestlers, two great wrestlers, two spectacular athletes. They just, they did not just bring it. They just didn't bring it. They did not bring it all to us. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to give that a dud. Can't give that any stars. It's just, there was no magic there, unfortunately. But one match that I thought was a lot better than I thought it would be was the Street Profits against the New Day. It was nice seeing the Street Profits kick the ass of the New Day because, as you know, New Day sucks. New Day sucks. Forever and always. They will never, and I mean ever, be worth a fuck as a group. Individually, three tremendous talents, but as a group, I couldn't give a damn about them. And then we get to the main event. It was Drew McIntyre taking on the head of the table, the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. In an absolutely phenomenal, spectacular, fantastic, tremendous, awe-inspiring, mind-blowing match. That was a 5-star situation. That was the perfect contest. Absolutely cannot wait to watch that back again. That was awesome. And then seeing Jey Uso redeem himself for that loss earlier in the night by helping Roman at the very end. Just a little bit. Didn't give him a whole lot of help. Gave him just what he needed to secure the victory. I was all for that, man. I'm really enjoying the saga of Jey Uso and Roman Reigns. And you want my 2 cents? I think Jey Uso needs a shot at the Intercontinental Championship. And then finally we get to a very sad situation. We get to the retirements of The Undertaker. Got this in November 2005, the same night Eddie Guerrero had his last match right here in Indianapolis. I'm gonna miss the dead man. I've had the shirt 15 years, still in good condition. But yeah, that video package was nice. Getting to see Shane McMahon and the Big Show, and Triple H come down along with Sabio Vega. The damn Godwins had came back. That was a pleasant surprise, to say the least. I'll never forget when, I think it was Henry Godwin, he threw Triple H into a pile of hog shit. That was so funny. Man, I was really hoping to see Bret Hart, though. I was really surprised we didn't see him, and I really, really thought we were going to see Stone Cold. And there were other people who came as well. I think it was like close to a dozen people, maybe a little bit more. But the last face that we seen was Vince McMahon, Mr. McMahon, doing his classic introduction, as only he can, just like he did back in the day, to give us The Undertaker one more time. And right away, I'm going to say that tribute they did for him, where they had the machines that made the lightning, and then they did that custom. That was one of the coolest guitar solos I've ever heard. It was one of the coolest ceremonies I've ever seen from a technical production standpoint. It's just how they did that lightning and incorporated it with the graphics. I thought that was excellent. You know, obviously WWE knows people love to recreate the Undertaker's theme songs, and they love to make their own custom versions of it. So they gave us a custom version of this song. You know, I was thinking maybe they'd break that piano song out. I'm glad they didn't do that. It was nice to see them acknowledge the fact that we love those custom Undertaker songs. So for that, I give it thunder. But the one thing I must admit I thought was a blunder was the fact that the Undertaker spoke very little in his closing address. That was definitely a bummer for me. I was really hoping he would have had a little bit more to say before we said goodbye to him for one last time. But we did get to see a hologram of Paul Bear during his final celebration ceremony. I thought that was tremendous, and that was very touching. It was very Coachella-esque, very Tupac-esque how they did that. And that's it for The Undertaker. It is all over, as Mike Goldberg would say. Overall, I'm going to give this Survivor Series a solid 7. The effort was there, a few missteps along the way, but overall, it was a decent show. It lived up to the Survivor Series name. It was Thunder. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Thunder or Blunder. Share the shit out of this and all my content, and follow me on Twitter at Wallbucks. This has been your boy, Wild Beezy Baby, and these have been my thoughts on the 2020 edition of Survivor Series.